What's up, Saiyan Army? Welcome to the video. So we got a new client transformation video for you guys. So let's get right into it. As always, I'm going to shout out and thank my client Avi for allowing me to share his transformation and journey with you guys. I also asked Avi if he had anything to share, and this is what he had to say. I started working out consistently halfway through last year, and it was then I started seeing a little bit of noticeable results, but not anything major. So I decided that if I'm going to commit to this the way I want to, I'm going to fully go in and give it my all. In January of this year, I started a program called 75 Hard, and unfortunately went too hard and ended up losing 12 pounds in a month, and with it a considerable amount of strength. So I figured I'm not an expert in this and I need real help, and that's when I decided to reach out to Matt. I can't lie when I say I initially started it was hard because I wasn't consistent at all with my macros and made excuses for it. But I knew in my mind I made this commitment because I wanted to make a change and actually got behind it. After I got acclimated with it, it honestly got a lot easier, and I'd particularly see how much fat I could avoid eating for the whole day, where I'd get to eat a bowl of ice cream or some cookies or something. Exactly what I do. Save your fats for the end of the day where your sweet tooth kicks in and you get to enjoy some more fun foods that aren't sort of macro friendly. There were times where I fell off, but the thing that matters the most is if you decided to actually get back on the horse, and that's what I did. I wanted to lose the weight because growing up I was extremely skinny. I had no strength whatsoever, and it was just something I kind of got used to and didn't think anything of it. When I finally started going to college, it was the first time I put on some real weight, and I was at my heaviest and feeling sluggish all the time. Since then, my weight has been at the fluctuations of going to the gym for a month or two and then horrible eating habits, which has continued for the last 5 years. So now I'm extremely proud of the progress that I made, as I'm the same weight that was when I left college, and I'm in the best shape I've ever been in. I'm truly shocked at the progress I've made, weighing almost 30 pounds less than the prior year, and blowing past all my PRs feels amazing. I now feel extremely confident in a lot of things I do on a daily basis. That was probably the biggest thing that motivated me throughout, because when you look good, you feel good, you do good, and it translates to all aspects of your life. Thanks to Matt, I've developed this into a lifestyle, and I've actually registered to run a half marathon into 2 months, something I'd never thought I'd ever do. So I'd like to thank Matt again for his help in keeping me accountable throughout this journey. Alright, so that's what Avi had to say. So a little background on Avi. He is 24 years old, 5'10". Starting weight was 170 pounds with the goal just to get lean, but to also build something consistent and build some longevity with the progress that he's made. You heard already that he tried the 75 hard. He dropped 12 pounds in a month and lost a bunch of strength and muscle with it, and then kind of gained all the way back again right after he stopped. And he's been doing that for the past 5 years, just yo-yo dieting. When he's on, he loses the weight, and when he's off, he gains it all back, and that's not something we want. The goal with every single one of my clients is to build something consistent and build some longevity with it, to build some healthy habits that you can take for the rest of your life. Like he said, look good, feel good. We also put Avi on a version of my Saiyan Power Building program that you can find at SaiyanArmy.com. And with that, let's just get right into the transformation. Month 1, macros: 250 carbs, 55 fats, and 180 grams of proteins. Cardio was 1 session, 300 calories. That's list cardio, low intensity steady state cardio. Average weight was 170.3 pounds. So as Avi said, he did fall off the horse a bunch of times throughout this transformation, but what matters is he always gets back up and just keeps ascending. You know, like I mentioned a lot of my videos, you know, as Saiyans, we always get knocked down, but we always get back up and come back stronger, and that's all that matters, and progress is all that matters. Here's his month 1 pictures. As you can see, Avi is fairly new to the gym, but he has a decent physique. You can tell he has some musculature under that. He's holding a lot of fat. From the back, you can see he has some slight V taper. From the side, you can see a little shoulder separation, but like I said, we're just beginning, so let's keep on going. Month 2, macros: 250 carbs, 55 fats, 180 grams of proteins. Macros stayed exactly the same. Why? Because we're building that consistency. Like I said, he fell off the horse. In the beginning, he did fall off the horse a bunch. He got sick, things came up, he was off on his macros, but it's all good. We're trying to build that consistency and we're still going. Cardio went up to 2 sessions, 300 calories. Average weight was 170 pounds, so he only dropped 0.3 pounds the entire month, but it's all good. Here's his month 2 pictures. Stomach is flattening out ever so slightly. You can see a little bit more separation in the shoulders. His physique is coming together. Chest is forming and taking shape a little bit better. Even from the back, you can see the V taper coming in, and everything is slowly but surely improving. Even though his macros were all over the place, his workouts were still pretty on point, and he's still progressing. That's what consistency leads you to. Even if you're not doing everything correctly, you still make the progress as long as you're doing something. Month 3, macros: 225 carbs, 50 fats, 170 grams of proteins. Cardio went up to 3 sessions, 300 calories. New average low weight was 167.8 pounds, so a few pounds less from the month prior. Here's his month 3 pictures. As you can see, he looks a little bit more bloated. I think he took these after he had kind of like an off week, so he does look a little bit more bloated than his month 2 pictures, but his arms are looking bigger, his chest is looking bigger, and you can see that the recomp is working and he's gaining back all that muscle and even building muscle on top of that, which is always the goal. Month 4. Macros, 200 carbs, 50 fats, 170 grams of proteins. Cardio, 4 sessions, 300 calories. 1 which was a HIIT session, that's high intensity interval training session. New average low weigh-in was 164.3 pounds, so another couple pounds down from the month prior. Understand that even though he's dropping fat, he is gaining muscle as well, so that's going to offset the weight loss. But that's why we take pictures, because pictures never lie. You can see he's getting leaner, building muscle in the process, and his physique is improving week by week, month by month. And here's his month 4 pictures. So physique is definitely looking a lot less bloated than before. Abs are ever slightly coming in. You can just see some slight indentions. Arms are definitely looking leaner. There's a lot more separation in his shoulders and arms. From the back, his V-taper is coming out a little bit more. He's losing some fat around that love handle area that a lot of people complain about. Even the lower stomach is flattening out as well. From the side, he has more shoulder definition coming in, and this seems to be the turning point where things are just going up from here. And this is also where he started building some better consistency, as you guys will see in the next coming months. Month 5. Macros, 200 carbs, 50 fats, 170 grams of protein. Cardio, 4 sessions, 300 calories of 1 HIIT session. New average low weigh-in was 161.9 pounds. So again, a couple pounds down from the month prior. Here's his month 5 pictures. Abs are coming in even more. What was super tiny lines is slowly but surely taking some shape. His chest is leaning out. You can see some of that chest fat dropping as well. Shoulders coming in. Posture's a little bit different, so it's a little bit harder to tell, but everything's looking better. You can even see a little bit more vascularity in his arms than there was before. From the back, you can definitely see his V-tapers improving. You can see his lats are actually opening up even more, and he's getting even more wide than he was before. He is dropping that fat around his love handle area as well. From the sides, everything just slowly but surely improving. And the final month, month 6. Macros, 175 carbs, 50 fats, 170 grams of proteins. Cardio was 4 sessions of 350 calories, 1 HIIT session. New average low weigh-in was 159.8 pounds, so another couple pounds from the month prior. And here's his month 6 pictures. As you can see, abs are coming in even more. You can see all the ab separation coming. You can see, what is that, like a 6-pack, maybe a 8-pack as he gets leaner. His arms looking lean. The shoulder separation is coming in. And because we took our time with this transformation, we built things slow and steady. We built that consistency up. We didn't restrict foods and made him eat chicken and broccoli every single day. We let him eat whatever the hell he wants. You heard he was eating ice cream at the end of the day, cookies at the end of the day, and that's something that I do as well that helps me stay on my diet, because I have a crazy sweet tooth, believe it or not. But because I watch everything and eat everything in moderation and stay active, that's why I'm able to keep my physique that I have. And hopefully Abby will do the same and keep on improving and just keep on ascending from here. So that's the end of the transformation. For those of you guys serious and interested in online coaching, shoot me an email, gokuflex@gmail.com. No yamchas allowed, serious inquiries only. For those of you guys looking for programs, check out all my programs at SaiyanArmy.com. My Saiyan Shredding program takes everything from all my years of coaching in one ebook for you to read and follow along. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Aloha.